Well, hello everyone, Mr. Sunshine, Eddy Shipek coming to you live right here. And today we got a special treat for you. What we have here right here is a Harley Davidson topper gas tank and the gas cap. And what you can see, this is a actual a little thing here that you can dump the oil in. This came from Harley Davidson. You would actually dump two per U.S. gallon of SAE 40 weight oil into there. You dump SAE 40 in there to mix it with the gasoline because it's a two-cycle engine on this Harley Davidson topper. But what we're going to do is we had this gas tank and it was all rusted on the inside. We had a lot of surface rust inside there. And what we had to do, we had a couple of different ways to do it. They talk about throwing BBs down in there and shaking it up and all of this kind of stuff. Put a chain down in there and shake it up for as long as you want to get the rust out of there. And what we used, or we could try sandblasting. You put a sandblaster glass bead down in there, and then you're going to have to deal with all of the sand residue inside there. But what we did was we went ahead and used muriatic acid. That's right. We used a heavy-duty muriatic acid. And what we did, we stripped off the rubber hoses and all of that, and we went and got ourselves a cap. And what we did was went ahead and screwed the cap in to the bottom of the tank here. This is where the exit of the gas would go down to the gas line to the engine. So we screwed that in there. We dumped a little bit of muriatic acid down into the tank. We put the lid back on it as such, tightened it down, wrapped the rag around it because we removed the rubber. You always want to remove the rubber out of there, of any kind of rubber, because the muriatic acid will eat it alive. And we put a little rag around it as such, and we shook it. Always add a little bit of water. You want to add just a little bit of water in there to activate it. And then all of a sudden, the whole inside starts to bubble up. The yellow gets in there and it turns brown. And I'm going to show you down inside after using the muriatic acid what it looks like. Look at that. It's all nice and clean down there. As a matter of fact, we don't want to put any water down in there for fact, and it will do a flash rust. It will actually rust immediately. So we cleaned it all out. That's just the residue that's not going to come out down there, but for the most part, the tank is all pretty much all cleaned out. We'll use a new filter on there, and as you can see, it is ready to go. So use a little muriatic acid, soak it in there for at least 30 or 15, 20 minutes. It will eat it all up. Make sure you don't get it on yourself or any kind of clothes. And when you're done, you get nice, all cleaned up just like this, all the way down. It is a done deal. So any questions, pick up the phone, 561-693-8636. Coming to you live right here in the Harley Davidson Topper Renovation.